Oh, these are some sick hacks.
What the hell happened?
Which player is it?
I can only see one side.
Which player?
I can only see one side of the map.
Valve, please!
This was on me somehow.
Come on, Valve.
All right, so
at least it's alright in this one.
let's take a look. It looks like Secret, they picked like to respond versus Empire's hero. Like the Witch Doctor versus Brewmaster. People used to pick that a lot for the cask between the Brewmaster ulti, as well as the heal, counteracting a bit of the damage that comes out. But Empire, they have very comfort heroes. I know we talked to them a couple weeks ago, and they were talking about Brewmaster because they picked it with, I think, Doom as well. And they were just like, yeah, we've been practicing this hero a lot. Ghostic really likes playing it after watching Fada.
Oh,
so he's a
look at
big
this.
fan of this.
Oh, look at that.
So we'll see what he's going to be able to do on the Brew this time around. It should be pretty interesting. Because Viper, we know the interaction. I'm pretty sure the panel had mentioned it. Nether Toxin versus the Drunken Brawler. Bye-bye.
I mean, yeah, Nether Toxin is such a spell.
You still are, of course, if you get hit by the haze, it doesn't, you still have that miss rate, but the Nether Toxin removes that Drunken Brawler from...
Is Nether Toxin and Doom the only two spells in the game that apply break?
Off the top of my head, I think there's others, I'm pretty sure.
There might be some other weird ones.
Yeah, there's others.
But there's not a lot of spells.
Not a lot, no.
There's a lot of power in that Nether Toxin that a lot of heroes don't have. They've got the Fishrons and Miposhka. And he's jumping forward, trying to find the body blocks. There's Puppy and Yapsor beat him down. And he's big. The Drunken Haze on Ace will stop the AM chasing. So they won't be able to find the kill.
Almost goes down. He saves his skill point the whole time. Doesn't even go for the Scorched Earth level up to make sure he survives. So now it's Sniper versus Viper in the mid 1v1. We've seen Sniper picked a lot versus Viper in mid because it's one of the few matchups that you can actually kind of deal with it because you can keep that distance away. Oh, yeah. And headshot's pretty annoying. That being said, though, Viper is quite strong either way. So I liked what Grant was talking about with the Nature's Prophet. Like the removal of Poor Man's Shield, this hero actually got huge buffs because of that, just being able to bully with those treants.
Yeah, I mean, this hero is great. Anyway, I mean, in 707, did he really have... Was there any changes that hurt the hero? Like, I imagine he did have his talents mixed up a bit, but...
He lost the health talent at 10.
Lost the health talent.
The 250 health talent was one of the big ones. Okay. People were talking about, you still get the damage talent, which more people will probably be taking now, but the health was very nice to just be tankability, because I think Mind Control would get it almost every time, that health talent.
Yeah, well, you get that in drums, and then...
Yeah, and you're just...
10, 14 minutes in, you're pretty
Exactly.
good. Yeah.
So... We'll see. I think Secret's lineup, they have this very, it's Nature's Prophet AM. This is a classic we've seen for a long time, that if they take it to the late game, you're going to lose your buildings, you're going to get split pushed, and they make so much space for the anti-mage. So I'm really liking that in response to the Wraith King. Burning the Wraith King's mana as well will be very nice. However, Wraith King does get the talent earlier now. That level 20 is the no reincarnation mana cost. Top lane. Fada in a lot of trouble here.
Crit, yeah.
But he seems to be okay.
Got another Raid Fire Blast. I mean,
he's dead.
Yeah, he's not on back from that one. That's a freebie. Empire.
Almost gets fan score.
He should be fine. He's tangoing up, running himself away from the treants. It's close.
Oh, he's teeping back in. Is he going to get the hit
okay,
off?
actually with himself coming back through, he's got a chance for it, but Vanscott makes the right movement. Silent not quite got enough mana for the stun, but it looks like it doesn't matter. And in fact, as Eruptor turns around, Vanscott's able to get one of the treants. A bit of gold, but keeps himself alive despite Fada's best attempts to get that kill.
Miposhka throws a rock at Yapsor. And look at this mid lane. FN is killing it at the moment. 12-4 to the 6-3 Viper.
I mean, as you say, Sniper certainly has his advantage in the matchup, but this is also just a very nice play from FN. But this is still a lane where, it's mid one. He's going to be incredibly strong in the lane. It's not going to be an easy lane at all for FN, but so far so good.
Yeah, it's very good for the Sniper. And we saw bottom lane. Maledict.
They want a man fight.
They're fighting.
He wants to man fight. Who's going to win it? Shrapnel's out. FN is ticking low. Can he keep himself alive? He's fine.
Yeah,
the poison's not enough.
He actually salves and loses it right away to that corrosive skin. So someone else is going to have to heal him up. Nature's Prophet started the TP, but canceled. I think that's maybe what Midone was trying to go for, right? Have Fada TP in.
Oh, yeah.
And help him with the kill there, but a little bit slow.
You're right. That would have definitely been what I was hoping for, at least. I mean, he was banking on getting that sniper kill, and he did not.
And now he's really losing the lane. I mean, 18-4 to 10-3 plus a kill. That's pretty devastating already for Viper.
Oh, down bottom, Puppy.
Do they got the Fissure block? They do.
And they've got the Maledict. Scorched Earth against that Maledict is going to do quite a bit from Miposhka, and I think he should be fine here with the regen he has. Yeah, it's pretty nice to have, especially against the early levels of Maledict, where it doesn't really do that much at all, unless you have good amounts of new.
Level 1
they don't at the moment. Yeah.
Level 1's pretty weak. Yeah. Level 2 and level 3 Maledict is where the damage really starts kicking in.
The down bottom though, Ace not seeming to have too much difficulty at all with this Brew being in the lane. trying to make him miss CS. I mean, Ghostic, he's not getting a lot of XP out of this. I mean, there's a reason why. He's 16 denies from this AM, and you see how it hurts the Brew. 4 minutes in, he's still level 1.
Yeah, he's only got one last hit as well. He can't even step up. Every time they try to do anything, they just get so much stress. And now mid, FN.
This is what mid one was banking on last time, having the presence of Fada.
Oh, the treants aren't being microed. Okay, guess he didn't need them anyway, but whoopsie.
That is some BM anti-micro there from Fada. Poppy.
He's got the cast.
He has. Oh, look at those bounces. Oh, on the fish. It won't be quite enough damage again to bring down Ghostic, as it is just the early levels. In fact, Puppy himself in trouble. He's hoping for a deny to these creeps as such. He's not going to get it, but Poshka will find the kill. Ace came in trying to find some revenge, but Poshka still a little too beefy on the Doom. Walk out.
Puppy really just gave up his life there instead of just trying to run away or anything. He just accepted it. He's like, oh, they're going to chase me down, I guess, anyway. So that was a bit interesting to see him just run into the neutrals like that. Tanked a lot of extra damage.
Yeah, but this offlane, bro, he is not having a great time, Ghostic. This is a really, really rough start on the offlane for him.
They really need him to have a good game, too, for that ulti.
Yes, just look at the difference with the offlanes. Well, Fada's level 5, Ghostic's level 2.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how do you recover as a Brew? You want to get good timing on that level 6, because your team, they're looking to fight around that primal split.
I mean, recovering is very hard on that hero now, too, because it's not like Iron Talon exists, not like you can jungle up and get your resources back. You have to get through kills, and I guess maybe he can rotate with people and get kills with the sniper, or maybe the sniper can rotate to him. That's probably the best bet.
This is going to be hard mode for Ghostic.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about that. This is not... I mean, looking at the lane that he's up against, is this sort of expected to be such a tough lane for the Brew?
Yeah, it's a full tri lane. Okay. And Witch Doctor's one of the best ones that we were talking about in the initial. And mid one now, getting collapsed on with 3 heroes. The glimpse comes out, sends Fada away, and mid one.
Got the 6-1 charges. It won't be quite enough to keep him alive indeed. But bottom lane, meanwhile, Ghostic will fall. And for sure, again a 1-for-1, but certainly the better move for Empire. They put a lot of pressure on that mid lane, and again, bring down mid one. But look at the CS, to be fair. Mid one, he's back up, though. Looking at the start, he was struggling a little bit, but 29-5 against 28 for 13. But definitely the death that's sort of setting them apart. Again, Puppy getting caught out in the rhythm with the crits coming in. Fisher, I don't think it's going to be enough to save him. He's ticking down low.
He's going for the mallet kill, though.
He's being chased. Ghostic, I don't think Ghostic could get to him. Puppy's actually going to be fine.
Oh, and 4 HP on the Doom survives as well.
Yeah, just not dying in that fight.
Everybody low HP. Shrine Efficiency.
All right, this is a bit of a crazy one so far. CS for the mids and the safe laners is pretty crazy. Look, 36-17 on Wraith King, 35-22.
But that big discrepancy. Nature's Prophet with 23 and Brew with 2.
That is the big difference.
Yeah.
I mean, it's early days, it's only 1k for Secret, but that 1k is literally down to the offlaners.
It's not even just the last hits. I mean, Nature's Prophet is now 6, so he can get involved anywhere on the map, not only with TP, but with Wrath of Nature.
And what can the Brew do?
Brew's level 2.
Yeah.
He's actually lower level than all the supports in the game at the moment. He is the lowest. Level 2, and Doom is level 3. So it's pretty grim for him at the moment. Also, bottom 2 net worth. They have to find some way to get him back in this game. They start canceling TP's mid. It looks like they wanted to go for the pressure on that sniper. Mid one steps up. He's gonna get glimpsed back.
That's what they're gonna do. For a fish.
Silent rotating too.
And indeed, with 4 heroes in on mid one, there's no way he survives that. And that's assassinate to the face from FN. This is the 3rd time they've managed to bring down the Viper in the mid lane.
You don't want to die too much as a Viper. Your game can really get just completely destroyed. We've talked about it multiple times as a Viper. You die too many times, that's just really hard to recover. However, that was the old Viper. Now you still have Nether Toxin, so you still can be a big factor in the game just with that for your teammates. And they have Nature's Prophet AM. He's not really the most important hero in this game.
No,
the anti-mage.
I mean, anti-mage is having the dream game. This is some of the best CS I've seen on an AM in the first 8 minutes. In terms of denies as well, he's getting good at bonus XP from this lane as well because of that. He's nearly level 7 at 8 minutes in this tri lane where he has been sort of, looked out for by the supports. They've been around getting some XP, but Ace is still doing it. It should be fine here, as Blink will be back up and Puppy's there just in case.
Yep, he's still got a salve as
well. They're trying to turn. Look, they've actually put mid one.
Very dead Miposhka.
Yeah, with the Viper coming down to this bottom lane, not something that Empire would have expected.
So Ace is going for the straight rush on the Battle Fury. He's got Purse and he's got the Demon Edge already queued up to finish it right away.
Yeah, I mean, down on this bottom, as we've seen, Ghostic sure he's not getting a lot, but he's not. Up top, score.
One more hit.
Right.
Got him.
Fada just making the solo plays. And Miposhka, nothing he can do. Nothing he can do to punish that at all. Just be a little careful. Puppy turns up. But as we're saying, not only Ace is having a really good time, so is Silent. Silent, only a few hundred behind him, but as you said, with that Rush Battle Fury as his first item, the difference in farm between these two is going to start opening up pretty quickly unless Silent can start to find some objectives or find some fights with the Wraith King.
Yeah, I mean, Wraith King can't keep up by any means versus an anti-mage. It's impossible. It's like
not an anti-mage, well, he's going to, at this rate, it's going to be what, a 10-minute Battle Fury?
Yeah.
10-minute Battle Fury.
So Wraith King can get like through kills and stuff. Oh, top lane, looks like they're going for another setup on Miposhka, but Cask's a little unfortunate. Should be just fine with that Scorched Earth. So the best thing I think I could see like for Empire is like trying to go for maybe a pretty early Roche, because they have Sniper, they have Brew, they have Doom and Wraith King. They can go into that Roche pit and try to zone them out, and then that's how they can maybe try to press their advantage versus the AM early, because they do have very strong team fight. Like once Doom is 6, once Brew is 6, Disruptor 6, they definitely have the advantage in the team fight. But Witch Doctor Shaker around the pit's also quite scary.
There it is.
10 minutes.
Yeah, pre-10-minute Battle Fury from Ace. The easiest lane of his life.
Yeah. And now it's the mana regen as well now from Battle Fury, top lane, mid one, gets glimpse back.
That's a big glimpse as well. He was very close to tower early on, and he will be punished for this one quite heavily. They surround him, they bring down the Viper. Probably will be fine. No, with the Maledict and the Fisher, they will get the return kill on Doom. But still, it is the, again, for the 4th time mid one going down. He's dying a lot this game. Bottom lane, Fada comes in with the TP. Look, I mean, this offlaner versus offlaner. Level 9 on Fada, level 4 on Ghostic. 5 level difference at 10 minutes in.
Yeah. Well, space has been created. Mid one is like, I'm doing my job. I swear. I'm not just dying. I'm not letting them kill my anti-mage. I guess. Probably doesn't want to be dying as much, though. I think walking up and hitting towers like that is a little overzealous by him, because he's such a slow hero. You're playing versus the CIS Disruptor. You know what's going to happen to you if you do that.
But I think you're right. I mean, I think absolutely, if you look at this game at the moment as Secret, you're absolutely fine, because Ace is getting what he's getting.
Yeah.
And as you said, to death's on mid one.
Ace has to be careful down here. He could get TP'd and glimpsed back into a Doom. There's a TP coming up from Disruptor.
Okay, they've got the Thunder Strike. Sprout will be down onto Vanscore. There's the blink, and then the glimpse. Straight back into the Static Storm. They've caught him and they've brought him down. Ace is gone. Fada's able to get Vanscore in return, but this is a big kill now. If they can kill the AM, that's the jackpot for Empire.
Yeah. They got the tower, though, right? Yeah, so who got the last hit? Fada did. So Fada gets a little bit of surgical, but yeah, losing Ace definitely hurts. But some surge of income for the rest of the teammates, and that can be really important for their team fight, because if they do get Blink on Shaker early, then they have very good team fight on top, because they can just always prevent the like Brewmaster from getting into the fight as well as the Doom.
Silent. He's just going to turn and look for that pump. In fact, he nearly does it. I think he underestimated himself as he sort of backed up before he saw the damage that was done. He'll be chased down. He's got the armlet.
Nice toggle.
Yeah, he should be fine with the toggling in that situation. Mid lane, Miposhka just running straight in onto mid one.
Wait, they used Doom and Split.
I mean, they'll get the kill.
Get the kill.
Bit of a mess up as they sent him up and he avoided the assassinate damage. But it doesn't matter at the end of the day. They've still got more than enough to bring him down. That's mid one gone. Mid lane, Sprout from Fada traps out Vanscore. Yapso's got the control with the Enchant Totem and Vanscore's gone.
Ace TP'd in. He cancelled the TP out from FN with the Mana Void.
I think he's going to get the kill as well by the looks of it. He's chasing down this sniper. FN is looking for the Dukes of his lives here. But, he's doing it. He's doing it for now. The Dukes continue. FN, can he do it again? He's waiting for that blink to come out. Oh, no. He can't quite do it. The tree's cut down with the Battle Fury. They lose FN, and of course, in the meanwhile, in the mid lane, also Miposhka going down. So again, overall, it's a good trade for Secret. Fada doing a lot this game. 5-1-0. He's level 10. He's having so much more impact than Ghostic is. Ghostic, of course, did manage to come in. Certainly was a key part in having the damage for the Viper kill, but it's the Viper kill. The AM is the one they need to be throwing themselves at now, not the Viper.
It was a very expensive kill. They use both ultis. They lose how many? 1, 2,
3 heroes.
All 3 heroes as well. So I would definitely not worth it for Empire to go for
Ace
that.
gets the kill on FN.
Yeah, and you kill the Viper. Like mid one's like Gratz probably. He's actually probably saying exactly that. Ace now, with the treads finished up, now his efficiency is actually there, because Naked Battle Fury isn't really the greatest. We've talked about that a lot in the past. Many players actually prefer finishing the treads first, but since he got it so early this game, it's acceptable, and now he's going back for Lincoln Sphere to be able to avoid that Doom in particular, as well as a couple other spells, of course. Mid lane again.
Got the catch. Fada back. The Static Storm. That's the kill.
Nice kill streak.
I mean, these are definitely both Fada and Ace are the big ones. for Empire to get. And they are getting them.
Are scanning.
But all in all, it's a bit of a ticking time bomb against this anti-mage, as Ace is going to continue to farm an absolute treat. Silent's still not that far behind. There's only about an FN as well. Only 400 gold. They're still, at the moment, in a good position. If they can continue to do this as well, take the towers, they will be up there on par with Ace's farm. And at this stage of the game, if they can utilize it, they're much more potent than the anti-mage with just about a Fury in the Treads. These heroes, having the armor on Wraith King and an FM with these early kind of high-impact mid-game damage items, they've certainly got this sort of a peak that they want to try and use because they don't want to bring it out to the late game.
Gotta be careful down here. He doesn't see them, but yeah, nice awareness coming out from him.
Yeah, Silent just wants to be killing people at this point with a blink and armor.
Yeah. They got Blink on Wraith King, and now Blink on Brew is going to be coming out in a moment too, so they can start going for these really quick plays and go for kills. Viper does have a Veil finished up now at least, so mid one does pick up an item for himself. But he's got to watch out. These glimpses have proven to be quite a problem for him. And Silent going in for getting this tower, and they're going to actually push ahead of net worth above this anti-mage for a moment.
Yeah, they're playing it nicely now. They sort of calmed it down. As you said, with the blinks, they're able to get what they need done.
Yeah.
They can fight as a team. They know that they've got the strength over Secret. Yapsor does pick up his own blink.
They're diving for mid one here.
See how much it takes them this time. They're going to drop the Static Storm, Maledict, and the Death Ball coming out in return as Puppey starts to beat back into Silent. We'll be able to pop Silent once. In fact, mid one, he's still alive for now. Vanscourt going down on the backlines. They've lost Disruptor with a Viper Strike down onto this Wraith King. And the participation of Fada, can they do more? No, it doesn't look like it because the damage from FN's too much. Double kill for Sniper.
Yapsor got glimpsed back, I'm pretty sure, in that fight, right?
Because
he bought his TP, he bought his TP and his blink, and he TP'd in, and he just wasn't in the fight. So I think he did get glimpsed. I didn't catch the end of the.
Oh, and hang on. Oh, Silent, he didn't want to man up on it.
Oh man, yeah, they really needed Yapsor for that fight with that Echo, but yep, getting glimpsed out. Great play again by Vanscourt, just always either setting up kills or saving his buddies when they're going for the dive. And yeah, they pulled a little bit ahead of the anti-mage with the sniper, at least for the time being.
The Medallion, Maelstrom, being picked up from the Poshka and FM respectively. It's definitely getting to the point where if Empire, they can win a fight, they want to go into the pit.
Yeah.
They could take Roche with them.
Exactly, yeah. That's what we were talking about initially.
Yeah.
Now they're itemizing perfectly for it, so yeah, one big fight, one big kill. That's all they need. So now Brew ulti's down, so now we're going to see Secret playing a little bit more aggressively together, just for a small period of time. Open up that enemy jungle for the anti-mage to farm around with the blink, with that Battle Fury. Now you pretty much have like infinite sustain. Like, he doesn't even really need to tread up. Oh, he's in care. Yes, be careful.
Oh,
Fisher.
that's a three-man Fisher. That's holding the boys back. There's the cast counter to Miposhka with the breakdown as well, and the poison ticking through. This is a Doom gone. Can't even get out the ultimate. He's gone. Can be one chase for more. Fada's already there with the wraparound. He's getting slapped by Ghostic. Ghostic quick with the blink out, but Vanscourt won't be quite as lucky. Chased down and taken out. FN just sort of standing around there, but his TP is on cooldown. He can't really escape from this, so at least it's going to be hard for him. He's got the phase boots and the Mask of Madness. Oh no, Yap! He's messed up!
What the heck?
He's absolutely fluffed it!
Did he have blink up?
Oh dear, Yap!
I mean, whatever. Fada's Wrath of Nature cleaned it up with the Veil, but that was an interesting play coming out.
I wonder, did something cancel his blink? Or?
I don't think so.
I don't think it did. I think he just didn't press it.
I think he just didn't click it, yeah. Mid lane, mid one again. They're going in. Ghostic with the blink.
They've got the Death Ward onto Miposhka, but with a quick glimpse from Vanscourt will cancel the channeling. As you say, looking for this Viper. He can just turn and buy into Ghostic. Ghostic will put the primal split. Make sure that he himself doesn't go down. They get the kill. Ace turning up, looking for Miposhka. Miposhka falling low, but great control there from the Brew. Throwing the anti-mage up in the air, trying to buy some space for Miposhka, but it's not enough. Fisher comes through from Yapsor. That's going to be Miposhka down. Vanscourt as well. Empire have lost a couple more. Ghostic as well. After the ultimate, won't be able to blink out in time.
He doesn't even need the Echo. He walks in with Fissure and Enchant Totem.
Apparently not. Silent, though.
He doesn't have Reincarn.
Ace. Oh, he's going onto FN. And he's nearly got FN trying to kite him out with the Mask of Madness. And it is enough to spook Ace. He doesn't want to blink in aggressively and look for more. Knows that Silent is still around.
Secret's fighting a lot. They're like, just try to take those fights whenever all the ultis have been expended. And that was, I mean, that's pretty solid there for Secret after, that was into Brew Split, that was into Doom. Mid one just tanks everything for his teammates. So that's looking decent. Now Wraith King ult's going to be back up. They still have Disruptor ulti as well for Empire. They're probably going to be able to look for a pick off on the anti-mage next, but...
Yeah, they really want... Yeah, getting ace at this stage.
Ace almost got Lincoln's. It's looking to be really tough for Empire soon. They're trying to play as aggressively as possible to respond versus Secret's aggression, but they keep just killing the Viper. That's pretty much it. Mid one's just dying.
How many times has mid one died?
It's got 6 deaths.
It's got 6 deaths. Down bottom. They'll find themselves a Doom. He's not making it home without TP. Paralyzing cast comes in. Miposhka gone. So you could pick up another, set up for more gold for Ace, and as you say, a few more creep camps and Lincoln Sphere is done.
Yeah. Takes the lifesteal talent. That's the one we've been seeing. The build from Matu. The Veil into lifesteal talent with that new Nether Toxin.
I mean, I guess it doesn't seem like a lot percentage, but then you've got to remember that there is literally poison damage coming out from you at pretty much all moments of a team fight, isn't it? So it all adds up. It does matter. And what's the other option? 20 attack speed?
The other option, yeah, it's 20 attack speed.
20. I mean, 20 attack speed is not. It's not a lot.
He's just spamming creep waves, so he's. I mean, it's whatever. Like it's such a low cooldown on Nether Toxin. It does so much damage in a fight. So it's pretty nice. Top lane, Vada.
It's actually going to be fine here. Vanscore on his own. Didn't have the damage. Okay, with Ghost Stick, they should do. Pops the Primal Split. Absolutely unable to cancel it. Tried to with the Fissure. Wasn't quite quick enough, though. Out comes the Primal Split. He's on his own, though. Secret do have the numbers if they pick off Vanscore.
Ghost Stick's in serious trouble.
They're going to chase this man down. He should be able to blink out after it ends. As they'll put the Death Wall down. No, he doesn't get the blink off. The damage comes through too quickly. Didn't get the chance to escape from that one. I guess with the Nether Toxin, I don't know, can you instant blink out off the back of that? You can't you?
You can instant blink usually. It's sometimes a little bit tough though.
Okay.
But yeah, he could have maybe gotten it off, but they might have been able to have the extra trace out coming out with the blink fissure.
That's true.
Etc.
Yeah.
So, as we expected, Anti-Mage leading the top now, pulling far ahead of the Wraith King and the Sniper, and this is what we were talking about that Empire needed, and Secret's already making their way into that pit.
Yeah.
This is a huge problem. Empire in
I mean, they can't really
very
fight.
bad position.
They've not got Static Storm, they've not got Primal Split.
Yeah.
These are the 2 ults that they need for these sort of situations. This should be pretty easy for Secret to protect and take. We have it.
Oof. That makes the game really hard for Empire. They already were at quite a deficit, and now into an AM Nature's Prophet with an Aegis. Oh,
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Vada, kind of stuck here. So is Miposhka though.
I was going to say, Miposhka really do anything about this. He's got Vanscore there again. They've got Doom and Static Storm.
There's a tower right there, so they didn't really want to go, but now that the tower gets killed, Vanscore's starting to step in.
They'll probably have to use an ult or two for this. No, quick silence. And he looks to get out there. It's not going to work. Vanscore's there with the glimpse. Puppy's around. Can look to try and help him. Static Storm down onto Fada. Silent jumps in with the Ray Fire Blast. Fada will go down as Ghostic jumps in with the clap, finishes him off. Puppy in trouble as well as Silent works his way straight towards the Witch Doctor. Cuts him low. Voodoo Restoration. Is it going to be enough to keep him alive? No. Taken down. Silent picks up the double. They're trying to find the return kills. Looks like Silent will be left behind. The other managing to TP out. They'll bring down Silent once. They should be able to bring him down a second time. Fissure and Silence comes in from Fada. And Silent will lose his life twice there on the bottom lane. They get the Wraith King. And again, just not able to find these trades that Empire need. Ace getting further and further ahead. He's level 18, nearly 19.
Fada used a buyback there just to be like, all right, keep fighting us down here. Don't look at Ace. Ace is just going to take over the game as this anti-mage. Getting, yeah, like you said, he's level 19, so he's getting closer and closer to that 20 for that uncontrollable illusion.
And Echo Saber picked up on Silence. So really just all these items that maximize what the Wraith King can do at this part of the game. They really can't afford to go late. They need to try and group up and get stuff done as a team.
Yeah, it's pretty grim. It's pretty tough for them to really do this. Puppy now stalking FN. They get the cask.
Let's see what they can do it. Moving in over Ace will be glimpsed back by the point. Oh, they just ran not quite enough damage. Ace will jump in, look for Miposhka. Maledict's upon him. He's running himself away with the Scorched Turf regen. Will it be enough? Ace jumping in front of him. It shouldn't be enough. Miposhka will try and bring down Puppy with him, but the cask holds him back. Puppy will survive with the Voodoo Restoration heal. Miposhka's gone for 40. Secret Now an 8k gold lead, 23 minutes in. It's still early days, but you look at the amount of farm that Ace has, and it doesn't feel like we're only 23 minutes into the game. This is a very, very big AM.
Yeah, and they're collapsing the map. All 3 lanes pushing in extremely hard onto Empire's side. Secret has all the freedom right now in this game.
And they're about to take a tier 3 tower without too much of an answer from Empire, with 1 man down. Proving to be very difficult for Empire to get in. Now they'll attempt it. The tower's already gone. Ace jumps forward onto Vanskor, looking for the easy kill. Can he quite get in? No, he's stuck at the static storm in the kinetic field. FN turning, bringing Ace down low. Ace has got the quick blink out. Look at the vision for any further up. They've got the Ghost Stick Primal Split, still hunting for Ace, but he hides himself in the tree line. Will be fine for now. Silent tried to get in and involved onto Mid-1, but Mid-1 at this stage just a little bit too tanky. Assassinate onto Puppey, not quite enough to keep him down. Has the Voodoo Restoration. Jump forward from Yapso, has the stun to hold back both Ghost Stick and Silent, making sure the Puppey will be protected. Ace cleans back, he tried to get stuck in. Now in trouble, Silent brings down Ace the once. That's the Aegis pop. The Doom's been dropped down onto Mid-1, but he still finds the kill onto Ghost Stick. Silent's now trying to get out of there, but Ace jumps in, as well as the blocker from Fada. Echo Slam from Yapso controls Meposhka. They're going to be really able to bring down Silent once for the Wraith King. They will definitely find Meposhka. Well, I say that was a bit of an unnecessary mana void, but they'll do it nonetheless. That's going to be a dead Meposhka Doom. They'll open up the racks, 3 down on Empire.
Yapso was trying to actually blink into the sniper in the backlines, but Scorched Earth canceled it, so he ends up echoing Meposhka, which is fine anyway. He gets the kill there.
Yeah, I mean, at this stage, it just sort of goes to show how far they're ahead that even these sloppy, it's not necessarily the neatest of fighting for Secret, but because of how strong they played from the beginning, they're getting away with this for, I'll say for free, but looks like Fada will pay the price. Does get caught out, but they get the racks. 25 minutes in, and you look at the Empire's lineup, it's not a lineup that wants to be dealing with this sort of pressure early on if they're not ahead, and being 12k behind at 25 minutes is an absolute nightmare for their heroes.
I feel like they have to be playing it like a huge head factor versus this Nature's Prophet AM lineup. And yeah, they're 13k behind, and they lost the Roche and everything too. It's really tough for them to play this game. They keep just killing Mid-1. I think he's just like,
how many times he died now?
Yeah, it's at 7. And he's doing his job.
But I mean, he absolutely is.
A couple of deaths early on, maybe he was a little bit too far up, but now all he really needs to do is like tank spells. Yeah. That's pretty much it.
As we can see it, as they pick up the last few and the objective and back in. Empire not to be knocked down, coming out on the bottom lane.
Yapstar's super farm too. Like he's 6-0 and 9. We haven't really gotten to say too much because he did have like the Echo Slam on some creeps and stuff, but his fissures have been on point throughout this for the majority of this game.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes,
and he's queued up Grant's favorite item next.
Oh,
he's got the Meteor Hammer.
The Meteor Hammer. Yeah, one of the items that Grant has said is he thinks is the best one in the patch.
That's not what he said. Yeah, he's got all his color items. He's got Blink Force, Staff, Shadow Blade already, so yeah, whatever. He wants that extra little bit of fun. Empire now struggling to push out their lanes. That's something else we didn't really touch too much on, is they don't really have great wave clear on the side of Empire in comparison to deal with this anti-mage split push all the time. So it looks like every single time I've looked at the map, actually, it's been 2 or 3 lanes pushing onto the side of Empire. Wraith King does not kill creep waves quickly. Sniper decent with Maelstrom, but not incredibly fast, and yeah, maybe some Brewmaster claps, but Ghost Stick's been having a very rough game on the Brew.
He did make, I felt like he did make a nice recovery. Like, a couple of the Primal Splits mid, considering how slow of a start it was, I was like, okay, fair enough, he's getting some plays done, but as you say, it's just not enough. It's not as much as you want that hero to do when you drop it like this.
You want it to be like pressuring with the corrosive with the Drunken Haze, so that it actually makes a difference.
I mean, yeah, you don't put him in a lane and expect the safe lane carry to get absolute free farm.
Oh,
Ace was a business, yes. Puppey, I mean, he's in a bit of trouble. He does have the Glimmer Cape. Vision comes out to 3. He'll throw out the paralyzing cast, but he is sort of surrounded it. Puppey gets brought down. Oh, yeah, Ace. There's the Basher.
He tanked the smoke. But yeah, it does die.
It is a rough one here for Empire. They need something amazing. Silent. He's got now the Desto. Looking for the AC. I mean, sure, if he gets Desto and AC done and they can control the AM, they can kill him. They absolutely can.
If they can ever get the Doom on him.
That's it. If Static Storm Doom, they got a chance. With Wraith King piling into him with the amount of physical he's going to have.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of ifs and buts.
They're doing a great job of just not letting them get those spells off on him. It's just Mid-1 literally just runs and he's like, throw your spells on me.
Yeah.
Thank you.
He's just A-clicking the Ancient each time he spawns and it's working.
Mm-hmm.
That's a Viper's life. Yeah, Still 13k gold lead, a lot of it on the AM. But that is the thing, as I say, if they can kill the AM, then bam, that's a sizable amount of Secret's force gone.
And they've got, they've got a sniper. So sniper high ground defense can get pretty lethal. He's queuing up the MKB as well.
He's pretty close to it, only about 1200 gold away from having a completed MKB.
Yep.
Let's see, the damage, the 40 attack speed. What did you get at 20? Anything sexy on sniper?
Knockback distance headshot. It pushes them back a little bit.
Oh, there you
them back
go.
35 attack range.
Shove them all the way back to their ancient.
It's very minimal, Owen. It's like, you know how the mines move, the 25 movement speed mines? It's pretty small. That.
Oh, hello, here we go. Looking for the lockdown onto Ghostic. Yapso jumps in with the Echo. He's actually not going to be able to get the kill off, though. Ghostic still gets the chance for the promo split, but they don't have detection. Yapso just walks it off with the Shadow Blade. Puppey comes in from the sidelines, throws out the cast. They're trying to get the illusions onto Silent, bring his mana down low, but Secret will just decide to not push the fight. I say that though, Yapso thinking about coming back in.
They forced a split, and split.
Oh, and Yapso knows the Ghostic's low. He comes back in. Is he going to do it? No!
The Solar Crest armor from Miposhka actually saves him there.
Oh, it's not going to be quite enough damage.
That plus 10 armor, or plus 12 armor, because he bucklered him as well, actually does save Ghostic. Nice quick play by... Nice quick fingers by Miposhka there. A little bit of a, a little bit of an outplay, but the fact that you see Yapso going for Blink Echo Slams plays shows how comfortable they are.
Yeah, he just walks it on his own.
Yeah.
He just saw Ghostic and he was like, I can have a shot at it. Didn't do the maths though. The damage wasn't enough yet.
Yep.
So, but as we saw, he tried to do that little cute play afterwards as he came out of the primal split.
Yeah. Secret's going for like the safest kind of play here.
Yeah.
Get Aegis next. Aegis and Cheese, so that even if your anti-mage does get doomed, he comes back. That's the best play for them here. While on the other side of Empire, they're just doing their best to try to keep these lanes pushed out, but Secret's just forcing them non-stop. Secret might just smoke up before the Roche spawns and try to take a fight since Bruce splits down.
No, I don't think there's any reason not to, yeah. They're still very much the side with the greater power in these team fights. How long till Yap's got his Echo back?
39.
39, okay. But as we've seen it, as you said, the Yap's been doing a lot this game
just
without the Echo.
Yeah.
All about just having that extra bit of setup, allowing Puppey to get the cast and the Maledict out, to get on a couple of targets and get that ace go to work. Bodies are starting to fall on Empire.
Yapsor switched. He's not going to Meteor Hammer anymore. He's buying another Lincolns for his buddy whenever he can. I think after he doesn't get the solo Echo Slam, his Puppey's probably like, dude, come on, let's take this serious.
Got the fish on Silent. Trying to bring his mana down, ideally before they kill him the first time, but they will take Pock in it as well, and they are able to. They bring him down. Static Storm, look at they trap mid one. He's getting forced back, and in fact with the primal split, they're looking to chase. They'll get the glimpse onto Puppey, dragged by the Witch Dog to bring him down, but he's really not the kill they want. Yapso coming back in, Echo Slam down onto the Wraith King. They've got the Fissure going through, but in fact AC's on the wrong side of the Fissure, so he has to make the long walk round to get to FN. Empire moving forward, trying to take down Yapso. Ghostic not able to get the clap off as Yapso is too far away, will escape. Ghostic just goes TPing back home as he needs to. There's a bit of a threat outside the front of their base as Fada's been knocking on their doors on this bottom lane. He's prodding and poking, will get jumped up by Ghostic. Yapso mid one still chasing down Miposhka. Yapso with the Shadow Blade damage, another enchant totem should have enough to bring him down. One charge has come through, it's not going to save him though. Ace with the wraparound, mid one with the takedown. Miposhka's gone.
Fada lived as well, and they got the racks.
He did. Fada was looking for the rat, he gets it.
Yep.
Whilst all this is going on, comes straight back in, picks up a tier 2, and they just can't catch a break. Empire, even in these fights where, as we're seeing, Secret just very confident, Yaps are just jumping in, Echo slamming pretty much one target, and guys have a go on it.
A lot of like small mistakes though coming out from Secret for sure. Not as clean as I would think that they would want this game to go. Sure, they're super far ahead, but those kind of mistakes, like he Echo slams the Wraith King, the anti-mage blinks on the sniper and gets blocked out by the Fissure.
Yeah.
Not ideal. So what a fight that looked like it could go well for Empire, just the overglaring like discrepancy in gold showing how much stronger Secret is. And now they just make their way into Roche. And this will be their victory segment with that Aegis cheese for sure.
That should be.
Oh, he bought the Meteor Hammer. Okay, he got more count.
He did get the Meteor Hammer. I mean, as we've seen, it's great for pushing the high ground. I mean, of course, it's great pushing towers, but being able to hit both racks at the same time, that's always nice. And you look cool doing it. Yep, so he's always one for style. Playing Silent. Jumps in on mid one, quick Glimmer Cape again. I don't think these guys do detection on the side of Empire because they ain't able to touch him at all through that Glimmer Cape. Now he ends up moving back. Look at the glimmers back onto him. Now to have enough damage. That's mid one down for 70. That's a big kill, Ace. Jumping forward, looking for Vanscourt. And we'll be able to find him, man. being able to bring down Silent once. FN does pick up the second kill though, as Fada actually goes down. Empire, they're getting good trades out of this one. Puppey's getting brought pretty low. Ace, he's lost his ages. I mean, FN, he is putting in the work with the amount of damage he's able to kick out of it. They'll jump back in. Do find Ghostic in the river. Yabzor, Puppey, and Ace, so they will finish off the Brute. Silent and FN and Miposhka do survive though. And again, as you say, even if Secret, you know, it does look like they will win this game, they want to clean up their performance for the future ones. As this is, it's not necessarily the super tight Secret that we sort of saw at the major.
No, definitely
it's a little bit messy.
They do have a little bit of a harder lineup too, as well. To be fair, they don't really have great team fight between their heroes. It's like Viper, Shaker, Witch Doctor, or Shaker and Witch Doctor are the only reliable stuns, so catching people is a little bit harder. But yeah, it's definitely a little shaky, but yeah, they're still in such a comfortable position. 20k gold lead. And Ace is absolutely enormous.
Yeah, Fada's got a full Scythe of Vice. Empire, they'll have Ghostic back up in 15. Primal Split still not quite there. Once again, though.
Level 25 AM now, so he's got the increased spell shield.
And look at the chase. Puppey, not too quick.
Yeah, so pinging out the Meteor Hammer and then saying that just happened after he cast it. So he's really enjoying this. I actually messaged him before this game and he's like, I haven't played much on this patch, to be honest. So he's probably having a little
he probably
bit of
didn't even read what the item did. He was probably just buying it because it looked cool. And he was like, wow.
Dire's bottom shrine is under
He's going
attack.
for Aeon Disc
He's
now.
literally built, he's just buying all the new items. He absolutely is. Whether he actually gets the chance to get the end, score will be another thing.
They're toying around a little bit because they know how comfortable of a position that they're in.
But this is the thing, I love it when teams start to toy about, because then there's a little bit inside you that wants to see him slip up.
Yeah.
Because then it's like, oh. But this game, Secret slipping up it doesn't seem like it's going to happen, as we said. There have been many a chance for Empire to punish some of the misplays for Secret, and it hasn't happened. Secret still very comfortably ahead, 20k gold lead.
And you've already taken out 2 sets of racks. With an anti-mage Nature's Prophet lineup. It's very hard to come back when you're playing versus those heroes like this.
How's that Assault Crash looking on Silent? Is he getting? He's closing in on the Wraith King.
He's relatively close.
Okay. He's pretty much got the money, I guess.
Sniper's pretty rich too. Getting Lincoln's.
Yeah, I mean, FN's been keeping it cool. As we've seen these fights, good positioning from him, always keeps himself away. I mean, there's a lot of heroes that can get on top of them, but it's 9-3 and 5. That's not bad at all for the Snark this game.
So AC now finished for Silent.
Yeah. And like we've seen, they do add the damage. They were able to bring down Ace once when he had an Aegis.
Yeah, if he gets focus fired, he does die pretty quickly.
Here we go. Secret moving in.
To that physical, of course, because he's immune to magical pretty much as anti-mage now with that new spell shield talent.
81% magic resist.
Yeah.
It's pretty insane.
So like as we were talking about, all 3 lanes constantly being shoved into Empire's faces. Looks like now they're trying to get aggressive onto Silent here to proc that Reincarn once, but they can't really do so. The Apps are just pinging Meteor Hammer and then he's...
What is he Meteor Hammer?
I think he's like trying to experiment with it, like with the channel, but it's such a long channel, that 3 seconds. It's like, you can't really combo it very well with any heroes.
I guess obviously nice to, if he can get it on them, cancel some of the blinks, especially from Ghostic and Silent.
Empire making their way out of the base for once, in the first time in a long time. Can they get their spells off on the targets that they want, though? It's been looking very tough for them this game. They've got the gem now, so they're trying to clear out some of the vision so they can try to get that jump, but it's very tough for them to find those crucial targets.
A disappointment.
Yeah, very close to having completed Butterfly on Ace as well. I mean, Secret can play it cool and slow. No need to necessarily rush into the base too hastily.
Mid one's build is literally just the come at me build. He's got Halberd, he's got Veil, he's got Plate Mail. Just straight up tank ability. Just absorb spells. And they're continuing the chase. Mid one forced himself on the high ground.
Ace on the side will find Miposhka. Straight down with the bash. They've got the Hex as well. Static Storm out though. They've lost Yapshor there. Yapshor doesn't really get a chance to get a single spell out. He's down for 70. They do lose Miposhka, but overall Empire, they're taking down a second. Mid one gone as well. Bada Sprouts up, but they had the vision. One of the Primal Brewlings is in there with him. He can't get out of this. The Wraith Fire Blast comes in, and Secret, they lost 3 heroes.
They got FN though. They went for the backline with Ace. He just jumped right on top of FN and killed him with Puppey. But yeah, YapzOr got nothing off, and Mid1 wasn't able to get the cheese off. He got a little bit cocky, forcing up onto that high ground and getting chain stunned, unable to pop it. But they did force reaction. They got FN. They got the big target, but losing 3 for it. Definitely a bit costly.
I mean, yeah, it's still... It looks like it should be smooth sailing for Secret. Is there any chance the Secret can sort of throw this game? Like,
if it goes really long, I mean, they're playing versus a Doom Brewmaster. Doom can get like refresher and stuff. I mean, that would be so far down the line slow. So it's still really tough for them to throw this one away. They can make like 6 mistakes, maybe even more than that, and they'd still be okay. So YapzOr there, blinking into the static storm and getting just bursted down, unable to get anything off. Here, Mid1, he had the cheese, but he held it that entire time, just trying to get maximum efficiency from it. Gets brought down.
And definitely
on the sidelines, yeah, FN does get picked off.
Yeah, that's the big plays. Ace just ignoring all of this, and just instantly, as soon as FN reveals his position and comes in to try and get any sort of damage done, yeah, he's on top of it. So really nice play by Ace. $39 minutes. It's 29k anti-mage. Still looking pretty terrifying for the lineup of Empire. But as we see, you know, there's that little dip on the net worth, sorry, the XP and the net worth. Going back towards Empire. Still very much in Secret's favour. And Secret don't want to be pulling off too many more fights like that. I may just wait for Roche.
DD rune top for Ace.
Yeah.
They could just look to go with this. Just smoke up and go for closing the game out. Yeah, here we go, smoke.
Dire are scanning.
Does Silent actually have the... Silent sold...
What is that?
Oh no, he just has the full MKB finished up. So now they've got...
I saw the Echo Saber.
Oh, he sold the Echo Saber. Yeah, I was trying to figure out what other item he had.
Oh no, FN is in trouble. Needs to be saved by his team. They're trying to get him out of there, but Fada's on the high ground. In fact, Fada's got him. He's down for 80 seconds. Mid1 pops the cheese. Disarm as well onto Silent. Silent still moving in. The disarm now gone. Mid1 getting pulled down low, but YapzOr comes in with the Echo Slam. Ace jumps into the backlines. They got the bash. Taken down FN and Silent once. Miposhka's gone. Buys back immediately, but Ace is starting to clean up house. He's looking to man up onto Silent, but with Ghost Stick and Vanscore and Miposhka back up, Ace has got to be careful. They're chasing him down. Another stun could cause issues.
That was so... You see how he went into the trees there for a second?
So
was trying to get the Doom. Yeah, no vision.
Oh, nice.
Dead now.
Now he comes back in, Ace.
Oh, that was sick.
Looks for Miposhka, and this time it's Empire all dying for good this game. There's 4 down. Silent will buy back.
That was a nice little maneuver there. Cutting the tree and going into the little spot for it. That was pretty sexy.
I mean, overall, I feel this game, it's been a little wish-washy for Secret. Sure, it's been pretty smooth sailing, but Ace, at least he's been playing very solid. This has been an absolutely bang on. Yeah, him and Fada, they haven't been messing around this game.
Yeah.
The rest of Secret have been having a bit of fun, as it seems.
I mean, Mid1's doing his job on the Viper. He's dying a lot, but he's definitely like tanking the spells.
Yeah.
YapzOr, he's got some great fissures, but his Echo Slams are a little bit wonky, just going for single targets. But yeah, game gets closed out. Huge lead for Secret, and yeah, the lane phase just went so far advantage for them. Even though Mid1 died a bunch, Ace absolutely free farmed, and Fada did as well while pressuring.
That was. I mean, what's Ace's GPM? Let's see. What did he hit? Did he hit some beautiful numbers? Check it out.